What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. CDK, and I don't play. It's Boston Talk Today, Sports Talk Nation. Y'all know what it is. Let's get right into the biz, man. See the title, man? Big Bang Zhang got bang. Pause. Listen, man, the fight card was spectacular yesterday, and Turkey out of Sheik surely made it happen, man. We had some spectacular fights. But first and foremost, the first thing I want to get into, before I even get into what took place in the ring, before we talk about the great fight card that Turkey put on, let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. Mr. Lopez decided to come out of hiding yesterday and show up. Now, Teofimo Lopez has been saying a lot of things, sending presents to black folks, watermelon, bananas. He's been doing everything to get the attention of the black fighters. We see how Teofimo Lopez likes to move. He finally got the right attention, man. Teofimo Lopez got all the attention that he ever wanted, man. And like I said, before I get into the fights, we have to speak on Teofimo Lopez. Uh, he showed up to the event, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, man, if I say something once, I'm gonna say it twice and I'm gonna stand on it. Ain't no man gonna make me change how I feel. You're just gonna have to beat me up. And Teofimo Lopez, his whole demeanor changed when Bud Crawford put his arm around his shoulder and said, "Tell him what you told me." What did Teofimo Lopez have to say? I was trolling. He was trolling, folks. Okay, he's not racist. He says he's been trolling all this time. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I felt like it was a coward's way out. I feel like Teofimo Lopez is a very racist and jealous person when it comes to black individual and fighters. And when he seen Bud, he changed his whole perspective on things. Now, all he wants to do is spar. He's been looking for attention. I really hope, truly, man, that Turkey puts that man in the ring and that Teofimo Lopez get a chance to show us just how great he thinks he is. I think Teofimo Lopez, since he's moved up to 140 pounds, has not been the same fighter. I mean, we seen him look great against Josh Taylor. But other than that, man, the power's not there, and I think Teofimo Lopez is on the verge once he gets in there with another big name of getting beat and going in somewhere we ain't got to worry about Teofimo Lopez no more. Now, Big Zang Bang, man, got banged. What I said, man. Pause. Zane got beat yesterday by a geek. I can't pronounce his name that good. Cabal, or however you want to pronounce him. Man, listen, that guy right there is a phenomenal fighter, heavyweight. Uh, you know, I'm just hoping he gets the opportunity. I want to see him in there against maybe a Joseph Parker, against maybe Anthony Joshua, who's still boxing. Daniel, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him in there with one of those names. We've seen him beat Frank Sanchez. We've seen him beat Chisora. He's been putting on, man. And he's undefeated. And he's been moving and moving and moving in the right direction. So I definitely want to see what he has to offer, and I hope he gets the opportunity to show us real soon. And I think next fight should be a title fight for him, or nothing else if it's just a number one contender. Joseph Park is definitely looking for another title shot after that fight that took place. And man, listen, shout out to Big Martin Bacoli. I have to give Bacoli credit, but what I got to say is I don't like what Bacoli's trainer done to him. He shouldn't have took that fight, man. This guy's over in Congo, drinking beer, eating popcorn, chilling. What's good? What you want? You know what I'm saying? He's over there drinking beer, eating popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Laying around, chilling with his family. They call this man to fight. Now his trainer tells him that Turkey basically says, you know what I'm saying? Prize fighter salute. His trainer tells Bacoli that if he doesn't do business with Turkey now, it can hurt him in the future. Turkey never said that. And what you did was, man, make Bacoli go in there 315 pounds out of shape and get knocked out in the second round, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling one, man. I can't complain. Talking about these fights from yesterday and, how Bacoli had no business even getting in the ring. And, you know what I'm saying? I respect what he done, but he should have waited for FL Jabba. You know what I'm saying? He had his opportunity, and I'm hoping that that doesn't hurt his opportunity now. Because from what I'm hearing, that fight is off the table now. You don't take a guy, man, a 315-pound guy. We already know, and put him in the ring. You say, I think Bacoli did too much. Yeah, he did, bro. Price, he definitely done too much. He had no business playing himself like that. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, he should have waited. But his trainer told him, you know what I'm saying, that Turkey, you know what I'm saying, was going to be upset that he was the one saving the card. And Turkey didn't say any of that. You understand what I'm saying? His trainer wanted the money more than he did. It's the trainer's job, man, to, save you from yourself sometimes, to tell you what's right. Why have you in my corner if you're not going to point me in the right direction? And he definitely didn't get pointed in the right direction. And I don't like that, man. That was a real sucker move on his trainer's part. And the trainer wanted the little money and he got the little 10% or whatever he's getting. And now, the next fight might not be a big fight for Bacoli. We know that Bacoli has been having trouble getting fights for a long time now, and he was finally getting his name out there, building himself up. And Turkey was gonna definitely make sure he got the fights, and he made the wrong move. And a lot of people know that. Bacoli didn't make no real excuses. He took it like a man. He said he believed that he could have still won that fight. But listen, man, Parker is no anybody. He's not a pushover, no matter what you think about him. End of the day, it's the fight of the decision. Yeah, it's the fight of the decision. But if I'm in your corner, you know what I'm saying? If you're my brother and you with me, you know what I'm saying? Let's make a decision together. You're my trainer, you know what I'm saying? Don't sell me on, you know what I'm saying, Turkey Al-Sheikh is saying that if I don't take the fight, you know what I'm saying, it might hurt the business, or basically, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times the fighter's gonna listen to their trainers. That's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? But you're at the end of the day, you're right. He's a grown man. But the trainer should have done better. If anything else, he should have been telling that man, no, you know what I'm saying, we're not going to take the fight right now. Let's not do it. Then if he would have said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, he want to do it anyway, it's my job still to be in his corner. You understand? So that's how I'm looking at that. But I do respect him. He took the fight. What happened, happened. And, maybe down the line, I think he'll redeem himself. You know what I'm saying? Definitely going to redeem himself. Fight of the night yesterday was Colin Smith, man. Colin Smith, listen, Colin Smith is still a really good fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this about him. I took him. He was an underdog. I didn't know what he had left in the tank, but he proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they saying no. They saying that they were gonna fight in one in May. The fight with Elfa and him was supposed to be in May. But now they're saying that for whatever reason he might have to sit out. Bacoli or whatever. So they're hoping the fight still happens. Yeah. I gotta put some respect on Parker's name. I definitely do. I want to see him and what's his name to beat Big Bang Zhang yesterday. Jit. I have trouble pronouncing his name, but I want to see those two fight. I want to see that man right there get an opportunity, man. He's beat Frank Sanchez. He beat Chisora earlier, and now another big win for him against Zhang yesterday puts him in a real position to do great things. He's undefeated, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because he looked vulnerable, you're right. Won't happen anytime soon. I just really want to see that guy get a chance, man. He took care of Zhang with a body shot, and Zhang is a pretty good fighter. I'm gonna say that. Big guy, 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Parker probably gonna get a title shot. If he doesn't, Daniel, I don't know what his next move is. He had the flu, from what I'm hearing. So I don't know what his next move is, or they're gonna try to place him with Daniel or Usyk. But from what I'm hearing, Daniel and Usyk is in the makings right now as we speak. So it seems like the Turk is more leaning towards Daniel and Usyk having that rematch. And to be honest with you, I think that Daniel Dubois won that first fight. I think he was robbed. I think it was a body shot. I think everybody kind of feels like it was a great body shot. But how did he fare? The only problem I have with Daniel, it seems like when he gets a little adversity, when things are not going in his favor, I don't want to call him a quitter, but I've seen him against Joe Joyce. I've seen him against Usyk. It seems like, man, that he just didn't hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like when he gets behind, that he doesn't have that second motor in him to continue. So I definitely want to see Daniel going there against Usyk and have a chance to redeem himself. But I really don't know how it plays out. Does he have the skill to beat Usyk? I think he does. I watched that fight again over and over, and that was a really good fight between those two guys, man. I think he has the talent and the skill level to beat Usyk. I just don't know how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Now, Virgil Ortiz, I got to put some respect on his name. I didn't have him winning that fight yesterday. I thought he would lose. I thought Madrimov would be able to beat him, but he proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, shout out to Virgil Ortiz. He took care of business. I think he has Fundora next. I'm hearing that's going to be the fight. He's going to get a title shot. And I'm going to pick him, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pick Virgil Ortiz right now to beat Fundora. I'm going to say he beats him, you know what I'm saying? I think that that's going to be a good fight, interesting fight. Just because Fundora is a tall guy, but we all know that Fundora doesn't fight to his height. You know what I'm saying? He likes to fight inside. He gives up his reach and everything else. And against Virgil, man, that's gonna play out real bad for him. If he tries to fight Lane like a smaller man, against Virgil Ortiz, a guy that doesn't mind banging, pause, and fighting like that, you're going to see Fundora in for a long night and a rude awakening. Like I said too earlier, y'all wasn't in here. We seen Teofimo Lopez at the fight yesterday, folks. Teofimo Lopez, man, clown behavior at all times. But I definitely got to say this about Teofimo Lopez, man. Teofimo Lopez, when Bub, yeah, yeah, you definitely right, Juan. BVO, man, he loves Hispanic fighters. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you caught the interview we done earlier, Juan, with Joseph Brown. He's on BVO channel, man. Go check that out when you get the opportunity, man. That young man's a very good talent, and he's gonna be a future world champion. But you know what I'm saying? BVO had to give him his credit. You know, BVO don't get the black fighters they credit too much. That's my brother, but you know what I'm saying? We know that BVO loves the Mexican fighters, and ain't nothing wrong with that. T.O. got punked like a jailhouse sissy. Man, BBO, man, I couldn't have said it better. T.O. went out like a sucker, man. Teofimo Lopez, man. All that trolling and banana sending and everything else. Cap. Everything that T.O. does, he showed up at the fight. And when Bud put it's basically like I could imagine, man. I'm just going back to my days in prison and imagine, man, when a guy wanna punk a guy, man, and he sit the guy down in his bunk and put his arm around him and pull him into him. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know, hey, man, this is my boy right here. That's how it looked, man, yesterday. It looked like Teofimo Lopez was Bud's boy, man. You know what I'm saying? He was scared to death. Teofimo Lopez needs to go ahead and stop the trolling, stop the talking, and start doing some fighting. Let the jealousy go, man. It's time to let the jealousy go. Teofimo, nobody believes you no more. Your time is up. And, you know, let's see how it plays out. Shakur Stevenson. He hurt his hand again, folks. He hurt his hand again. Man, I love Shakur Stevenson as a fighter. I don't care what nobody say. Shakur Stevenson, man, is a generational type of talent. Uh, I tell people all the time, him and Tank is a 50-50 fight, but I don't know if Shakur Stevenson's hands will be able to hold up. I don't know how long he's going to be able to continue to do what he's doing, man, like this. He's gonna have to him and his team, they're gonna have to do something, man. You just had surgery on your hands messed up again. They changed gloves. It seems like ain't nothing working, man. You know what I'm saying? You said fact BBO Shakur special. Yeah, BBO Shakur special. People can say what they want to. You know, I'm the type of person, and I hate channels like this, and I ain't gonna bring no names up. Y'all know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Them rival gloves. You said them shits hurt your hand, one. Yeah, I thought he changed his gloves up yesterday, one. I don't know what he had on yesterday, but I know that he said he changed gloves. So I'm trying to figure out what did he do different. He definitely got to figure out a better solution to this. Grant gloves, yeah. Grant are very good gloves. And if he hasn't tried the Grant gloves, he definitely needs to try those. He needs to figure out what Floyd was wearing, what Floyd was doing. I mean, he really needs to talk to somebody. Maybe he needs to talk to whoever worked on Floyd's hands, whoever Floyd's doctor was. You say he need to go back to Grant, BBO. Yeah, he need to do that, man, ASAP. And the thing is, Shakur Stevens is not a guy that's focused on power. So I don't think that him changing gloves will play in a like, you know, some people wear gloves because they say, okay, certain gloves, you know what I'm saying, have less cushion or they're puncher's gloves. Shakur doesn't have to worry about having puncher's gloves on and start using the winning gloves to train. Yeah, he need to do everything. He need to change up everything he's doing with these gloves. You don't have to have on him. He's not a big puncher, so he don't have to worry about having on puncher's gloves. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Like for him, he's a technician. It's not gonna hurt him to change gloves if he got on these gloves that they call pillows and all that. It's not gonna hurt you because that's not his type of fighting style. You know what I'm saying? He can put on any kind of gloves, man, cushion or whatever. Go out there and do what he does best, be a technician in the ring. But I definitely want to see him, man, be able to make it through his career. Because if he keeps on hurting his hand, man, eventually it might get to the point where he's not able to fight. And that's what I'm scared of. And that's why I really want him and Tank to fight sooner than later. I don't want them to keep putting it off, and then we look up and Shakur's not able to fight, and we never get that fight. And it's always, what if they would have fought? What would have happened? You know, something that BVO said earlier. When it comes to those type of guys, I'm not even gonna take a side or pick or choose who I think gonna win. I just want to see the fight, and I think it's gonna be an excellent fight. That's what I think. Two high IQs, different styles. We know what Tank brings to the table. And no matter whether people want to admit this or not, Tank is able to change styles in the ring. Go back and look at Tank fights against Rowley or Ryan, Hector Garcia, Leo Santa Cruz. Tank does a lot of changes. He changes his styles up. Mario, he fights different every time. Tank knows how to change his style. You know what I'm saying? When you hear people like when I hear Gary Russell talk about Tank has one style, I know that's more towards hate than actually watching the fighter. Because anybody with common sense knows the Tank does a lot of different things in the ring. You say it probably won't happen one. I don't know. I know that Turkey said he's gonna push for the fight. Eddie Hearn said he's gonna push for it. But it all comes down to who Tank is willing to work with. The fight can happen. I don't think it has anything to do with Tank not wanting to fight Shakur. I think Tank got to get out of his feelings and not worry about who the promoter is and say, man, this is a legacy fight. This is what I want to do to prove I'm the best. I'm gonna get Shakur in there, and that's the only way I can prove it. The hush, it's not gonna never, the talk is not gonna never stop. No matter what you think about it, Tank can beat Shakur, Devin, T.O., and everybody right in a row right now, right? And they gonna still come up with somebody and say, well, Tank didn't fight Keyshawn. That's just how they do. It doesn't matter what Tank does in his career, people are always gonna find fault in him, just like with Shakur. And I hate that with Shakur because he put on an excellent performance. He done what he supposed to do. He got the guy out of there in the ninth round. People say he took too long. It's always something. You can never please people. When they don't like you, they don't like you. And there's the thing about being honest. And that's why I said I'm gonna stop picking sides. And I don't wanna be one of those guys that I'm looked at or perceived to be on a certain side. No, I just want good boxing. All I want to see is the best fight the best, and we'll go from there. You said Zane passed away a few minutes ago, huh? I truly hope that you're not coming here playing or nothing like that. I don't play them type of games. I ain't saying you are, but I just hope you're not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all see that in the comments about Zane passed away. I don't know anything about that, and I definitely don't want to put that out there if it's not true. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking. I don't see. Nah, I don't see anything saying anything about that. You know what I'm saying? That would have been breaking news. And I don't see anything that says Zane passed away a few minutes ago. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, don't never put nothing bad like that on nobody's name, whether you're playing or not. Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't play serious. When it comes to life or death, I would never play like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't put that type of talk on nobody's name. You said, yeah, you playing. You know what I'm saying? Good shot though. It was a great body shot for him. You know what I'm saying? And I was glad that the guy won that I wanted to win. But like I said, yeah. You say you playing, man. Yeah. Don't put that. Don't speak death on nobody, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you say Allah. So I know you got to be a man of God or whatever. Or no, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely don't play with death. But getting back to what I was talking about, man. Yeah, he was trolling. Yeah. I didn't go for it either, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? The trolls gonna come, they gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But when you playing with death, man, it ain't a good thing to play with because you can put yourself in a bad situation where you don't want to be in. Anything can happen. So for any troll, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying, baby? But you got the wrench. You already know what to do when the trolls come in. You know exactly what to do when the trolls come through the door. Now, getting back to what I was saying, uh, I want to talk about Matt Jamal. Where does he go from here? And a lot of people are not talking about that. Is he going to end up being a journeyman, or is he a really good boxer that just faced two of the best fighters in the world and came up short? You know, I see a lot of he has a great skill set. The problem I have with him, I think he moves around the ring too much, and I think you know what I'm saying. When you're moving like that, you eventually get tired, man. You got to have a real high engine. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a high engine. He can box, but you're not gonna be able to go, man. Yeah, and keep going like that. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And eventually, that style will always put wear and tear on you as far as your legs go, man. And I think that's what's going to be a problem for him. Because he can beat most of the boxers at 154. But when he takes on competition like Bud or now Virgil Ortiz, and Virgil and Bud, will that fight ever happen? I would be really, truly interested in seeing that fight now. At first, I didn't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't real high on Virgil because I really don't like that style of fight. I'm not going to lie. I think it's very exciting. I think Virgil is very exciting. But what I don't like about that style, I don't like it because you get hit a lot. And I hate to see fighters get hit a lot. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like because we heard how James, Tony, and Riddick Bowe talk, man. I don't like that, or how we seen, man, my idol, Muhammad Ali, end up. I just don't like that. I think, man, it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot of big toll on you, man. It's like a car crash steady hitting you over and over and over when you had that type of style of fighting. And that's what I worry about with Virgil. And that's the only reason at times, you know what I'm saying, I want to see Virgil box a little more, apply the pressure that he's applying. To me, like, you said, yeah, the Dream needs to work on his gas. Yeah, he definitely needs to work on his gas. Grab my pants, baby, my wallet in there. The Dream definitely needs to work on his gas. You know what I'm saying? But Virgil is the king, man. He's King Virgil. I gotta put that on his name now. King Virgil. He's a king. You know what I'm saying? We all kings, and I put that on Virgil name. King Virgil, King Boots. They all kings, man. And they all go out there and do their thing. And I hope down the line there's another fight. I hope we get opportunity to see Virgil and Boots at 154 make it happen. But I do think that Boots wants to take care of business more than ever. I think Boots can see now, he can see the finish line. And the finish line is near. I think Turkey's going. This is the thing that Boots has in his favor now. Turkey likes him, just like Virgil. When Turkey like you, just like you see how he done took Bud under his wing. Once he like you, man, he's gonna do anything he can to make your dreams come true. So they all had that in common, man. Turkey is willing to make, you know what I'm saying, make the big fights for these guys. So I can see Boots taking care of Stanionis. He's probably gonna get Brian Norman next. That'll be a phenomenal fight, man. Shout out to Brian Norman and his father, man. Good people, man. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, Boots is a cab driver. Yeah, Boots definitely a cab. Tell him stop that. Boots definitely a cab driver in BVO ass, but we heard what Joseph Brown said. That's why I want y'all to go check out that interview again, because Joseph Brown said that Jerron Boots Ennis is the best talent that he's ever faced in sparring. So, you know, uh, coming from that young man to the what's his name? Yeah, coming from that young man, that means a lot, because that young man is a phenomenal talent, and he said Boots taught him a lot in the ring. So that tells me everything I need to know. I think Boots, man, we definitely know he's best at 147. But you know what I'm saying? It's him and Brian Norman. They right there neck and neck. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll put Stanionis right behind those guys, and maybe even Barrios. I got Barrios at number 4. I think he's the weakest link. Um, if Boots could get a fight with him next, it would definitely be great after this Stanionis win, because he definitely could sold it up, and him and Brian Norman could meet like it should be for all the belts. All the titles should be on the line when they face each other. You know, BVO, man, for some reason, man, he don't like the black fighters. And I keep telling y'all, man, he don't like the black fighters. BVO don't want to give us no credit, man. I don't know why. Can somebody figure out why BVO, and ask BVO why he don't like the black fighters? For a long time now, and Boots got an exciting style. Boots has that slick type of puncher style that I like. Because Boots not going to stand there and get beat up on, but he does have a lot of offense. I think that is the best style for boxing that you can have. Great offense, but don't get beat up on too much. Now, does Boots get hit too much sometimes for me? Yes, he does. Sometimes Boots gets a little careless because he feel like the guy ain't got no power, and, you know, he does what he does. He going to come forward. He going to march and try to get you out of there. But Boots, man, when it's time, you can see the defense is there. And Stanley Jones, who's a straight come forward fighter, flat-footed, power puncher, he's going to get beat up, man. I can tell y'all now my prediction. Pain. You heard it, pain. You said, is Boots next fighting for the ring belt? Yeah, it is. And the ring belt, in most people's eyes, the ring belt really is the biggest belt. That is the belt that you want, man. The ring magazine belt means everything. And he gonna get his hands on it. But don't Stanley Jones got another belt, BVO as well. I thought it was 2 belts. Boots is a Amazon flex driver. There you go, man. Now see, when I start back calling Virgil, man, listen, now Virgil just got out the mail room. So don't get me started. You know what I'm saying? I just now put Virgil back on the box list. He was in the mail room. He wouldn't even drive. They wouldn't even let Virgil drive. You know how to keep you in the mail room? All Virgil was doing was getting the bags together. But he's out of there now. You know what I'm saying? Virgil is now made his way out of the mail room into the mail truck, and he just now stepping foot into the arena. So Virgil Ortiz is back, folks. Let's give him credit. He's a little bit better than Rolly Romero now. Let me stop playing, y'all. I let BBO get me off track. Virgil Ortiz is an excellent fighter. Boots Ennis is an excellent fighter. Those guys, man, they have all the talent in the world. They really the future of the sport, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely, man, want to see that fight between those guys. Now, before I get out of here, I gotta talk about this fight. And do y'all want a trilogy? Arthur and Demetri, man, they put on a phenomenal performance. I feel like this. Father Time, because the thing that Demetri Bivol does so good, man, he's able to move. He has the best footwork, I believe, in boxing. And he's able to move around. And while he's moving around, he's able to punch. At 40 years old, I don't know if Arthur is able to do what he once done. I don't think Arthur can catch him and hunt him down, man. I don't think he can hunt Bivol down. I don't think he would have to be able to catch Bivol with a good shot and hurt him to get him, you know what I'm saying, to win. Right now, if they fight again, I favor Arthur the last two fights. If they fight again, I will give it to Demetri Bivol because I feel like, man, he's a younger man. Arthur's gonna be 41 when they fight again, man. Think about that. 41 years old. I think the Father Time is undefeated and Time is not on his side anymore. So I definitely don't see him being able to hang anymore. I don't see him. Well, I ain't gonna say he can't hang. I just don't think he can beat him. I don't think that now. I would love for Bivol to move on. David Benavidez is gonna be in lingo, folks. He's gonna be in lingo because it's probably gonna be a trilogy. So I think what we should give him. I think David Benavidez at least to fight Callum Smith next. I would love to see him and Smith fight to see how David Benavidez fares against Callum Smith. Callum Smith looked phenomenal, so I need to see that fight. Let's see, man, how good David Benavidez really is. He beat Morrell, cool. But Callum Smith will be a real gauge of how good he really is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. I think it'll be a phenomenal fight. I'm about ready to get out of here. I'll be back later tonight, probably with my brother, BVO, prize fighter, Free, all of us, man, Puerto Rican Tommy, Marky Dan, the historian, you know what I'm saying, Sports Talk Nation, man. Y'all tune in and check us out, man. We ain't gonna stop. The show gonna go on and we're gonna get better and better. I'm out.